Hey everyone, welcome back. So in this episode I'm going to do something slightly different and slightly unplanned. But it occurs to me that there's a place I haven't been yet. I mean, several places that I haven't been yet, but one important one that I normally try and visit at least pretty early on. So I'm going to come grab 3 of these to make myself a bucket and a diamond. And some of you might know where this is going already. And if you do, awesome. If not, well, enjoy the ride. Also, I've got some new trees planted out here. Cherry wood. So I'm going to make this over here. I'm going to grab some wood quick. Water. I'm going to grab some water quick. And then we'll go from here. I forgot to bring the plants I need. Well, conveniently, I'm in an orchard biome. So, let's see if these plants count. But how did... Oh, because I haven't broken any yet. Okay. So, I'm going to quick break some plants. Once I've got enough, we'll get going. Just 2 more. Yeah, that's more than enough. Okay, let's fill in that part. So, we're going to the Twilight Forest. Let's do work. And I didn't get myself struck by the lightning this time. Okay, let's quick head back. Because there's something I need. Let's quick look for it. So at some point in one of my many dungeon delves, I thought I'd gotten myself a blank map. Or empty map, that one. Oh, yep, I have. I've got myself an empty map. Which, if I remember correctly, I can take into the Twilight Forest. And downloading terrain. Now I get to wait while the terrain generates. Doodle 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 doo. Doodle 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 doo. Hopefully that's not horribly copywritten. Downloading terrain. Loading dimension. Found ideal spawn spot location. Hooray! There we go. Okay. So, I've got a map of the area. I don't know... Do you show me interesting locations? Yeah, I know, server can't keep up. Also, I really need to come back here quick and mark my entrance. Oh, there it is. Home. Okay, so let's poke around a bit. Like, this is interesting. Part of me believes that there's absolutely nothing going on here. Okay. And if I remember right, this tree is hollow on the inside. So I'm gonna try and grab myself cicadas. No, not cicadas. I'm going to try and grab myself a, whatever that thing is called. Sapling for this. Also, there's a bunch of new stuff going on in the Twilight Forest that I'm gonna poke around with. Also, I should see. So I will note that the 1.5.2 Feed the Beast beta packs are available with and without GregTech. And normally, I would dive right in, but I'm really enjoying this. I might do, you know, interim videos, hopefully, maybe, the Welshville server updates to it, and if it does, I will be doing multiplayer videos on it. But for the time being, greatly enjoying this, this custom instance that I've set up. There we go. Oh, it's a sickly one. Okay, not there we go. I'll deal with the sickly ones. But yeah, we've got this tree. And it doesn't look like there's anything too interesting on here. But while I'm thinking about it... Yes, the encased fire jet, encased smokers, and encased tower wood. Okay. So, I can make a few of my favorite things from the Twilight Forest. And I can continuously forget to uninstall the hats mod. Because it has lost its luster. Have I walked off the map? Yeah, I guess I have. Oh well, I'm gonna poke around for a bit. If I find anything interesting, I will be back. Okay. So, I found two things. This is a twofer. First thing... Ooh, shiny ingots. And olivine. And music discs. That's the first thing. This is the second thing. I found a Lich's Tower. Hooray! I'm going to mark this on my map because I'm not going to be able to do this just yet. If I try to, this will horribly, horribly murder me. But let's poke our head inside, quick. That was a terrible, terrible idea. Let's put this here. And... oh, this is one of the halfway towers. Oh well. I can deal with that later. So, back to searching and scouring. Okay, another small twofer. Yeah. Well, that's not as interesting as I thought it would be. But this... that's a block of lapis lazuli. That's a block of delicious, delicious resources that I don't have to go out and do anything to do. Or to get. So let's see what we can use a block of lapis lazuli for, because I'm actually interested. If it has any direct uses while it's in block form. Entropy. Insertion transportation pipes. Lapis brick. Large lapis brick. Passenger pickup rail. Passenger drop-off rail. Ultimate hybrid. Hybrid. Solar panel. Solar panel. LZH condensator. LESU block. Lap pack. Facades. Yeah, it's got a few uses. But, since I can't see anything immediately, I will be back when I'm done scouring. this way. Most of my mining operations have been the previous way, so... Let's see if I can find a cave. There's one up there, but I don't... There we go, there's a cave. I think this one does have coal in it right around the entrance. Also, yeah, live incredibly close to a village. Oh, there's a creeper. You are not coal. Oh, this is coal, however. Let's quick eat up. Let's see if we can get any 2 procs. Does not look like it so far. Yeah, it appears as though I don't quite qualify for the first level of fortune, but I've still got the basis of it. But let's get back and let's start working on some other things. And included in these other things is making the tank for the creosote oil. However, there's a fair amount of that. I still need to get the hats mod off this instance. There's still a fair amount of stuff that's missing from my infrastructure to deal with this. So, we're gonna have to address this. So let's make our way back. And it's about to be nighttime. Okay. First and foremost of these things missing from the infrastructure are Minecraft jewels. I am completely lacking in that department. Also, I'm going to grab some coal. I'm going to... Oh, here we go. Here's a bug with Greg tag. And I'm going to process the coal. So, after a small amount of technical issues, I come bearing the location of... Please don't... Oh, you disappeared. Minotaur Maze. So, another thing to add to the map. Maze. Okay. So, back to exploring for a little bit more before I head back to the overworld. Literally 5 or 6 steps, and this is what I find. So, in these small ruined houses, occasionally they have a... Sorry about that. A basement-style thing that, contains a chest full of food and other goods. And here we have a Twilight field. Twilight clearing, that's what it's called. And delicious, delicious gold or gold gravel ore. So if you've ever seen my chest full of gold and wonder how I get so much gold, it's this. Gold gravel. I mean, I do pick up, you know, gold ore, but this is really the best source of it for me. I can throw away the oak saplings. I can get those anytime in the overworld. So yeah, this is the source of all of my gold. And I don't think there's much more in the immediate area. There are a few things that I'm going to poke around for off camera. Not this episode, between episodes. I greatly enjoy exploring between episodes, because it's not something I can effectively do on camera. I did it once in one of my single player videos, or one of my server play videos, and I didn't like the results of it in terms of, like, an actual video. So, it's something I'd save for off camera. But I'm gonna head back, and you guys get to enjoy watching me head back. Because this is one of the few times that I will just not cut away. Because it's not truly worth it. Wolves. Oh good, they're not openly hostile wolves. Which are a thing in Twilight Forest. It's also apparently a thing for plants to disappear on me. That is really weird. Hopefully it'll resolve itself soon enough. I think it might just be a mod conflict of some sort. And it probably is. Welp. Here are two things. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things is a Hydra den. If I get too close to it, the Hydra will spawn. And I do not want that right now. Now the good thing is that they are self-containing, meaning that they spawn and the spawner dies. Also, we've got a fire jet here, which I am going to clear out all of this lava. Pick up. Ow! Oh god, it lit me on fire. It appears I'm on fire. Which I suppose is better than appearing that I've died. I'll get rid of those. Also, this is one of the problems with having these things exist. Everything catches fire. So let's knock this shit out. Crap out. Crap out. So I've got two of them, which is more than enough for now. And a pit of lava. Ooh, and some more lapis. I'm going to move over here to do this, because I don't feel like setting myself on fire. But, another block of lapis. And there's some smoke vents here, which I can get at another point. But yes, the flame jets are a wonderful defense if you don't have a lot of things that are flammable. So, terrible, terrible, terrible thing to have around my house, but I'm going to keep them anyway. Because they're a lot of fun. So another 500 blocks or so. Let's see if I get anything interesting on that way. Like deer wearing hats. That's interesting. And apples. Just what I need. More apples. I don't need more apples, game. I can infinitely produce them at my house with next to no effort on my part. Oh well. I have a use for them. Which I will be getting to later this episode when I get home. 400 blocks. Yeah, getting closer. I would be concerned if I was getting further away, because that would mean I would be in some sort of like House of Leaves type scenario with Twilight Forest. And the House of Leaves? Yeah, that's not something I ever want to deal with. Although I could build the House of Leaves in Minecraft. I see factorization silver. Oh well. Also, I should note we are actually incredibly low. The surface area is, or the surface level is very low in the Twilight Forest. As you can see, I am at 40 and I'm climbing up a mountain. So I mean, take that as you will. The average height is about 32, so about 30 blocks lower than the overworld, or the prime material plane, or prime world, or the world, depending on who you ask. Well, I don't think many people call it the prime material plane. That's a D&D thing. But let's see. Let's head... Well, we're getting really close now. And down the mountain. And we're basically home. So, what am I going to do this episode, now that I've explored the Twilight Forest? Well, I'm going to continue working on my... Please don't let it be nighttime, please don't let it be nighttime. It's nighttime. But, I'm going to continue to work on my, what was it called? Thermal expansion and buildcraft, power setup. So let's sleep through the night. Drop off all the gravel ore. Drop off this. And, oh, I need to run you through that thing that does the stuff. The unifier, there we go. And the map that was of almost no use to me. So, do I have glass at the moment? I have a block of glass. That is not nearly enough. Luckily for me, I can fairly easily convert that into that. So, I've got the pulverizer, and I've got my clockwork engines, but there's so much more to thermal expansion than that. Let's see, let's look up thermal expansion. I don't remember how that command works. Well, let's go find the thermal expansion range. Also, computer craft. Now with 100% more awesome. And nuclear control is another mod I added. And what is that last one? MISC peripherals to address some issues. But let's see, there's the powered furnace, pulverizer, sawmill, induction smelter, magma crucible, liquid transposer, glacial precipitator, igneous extruder, and the aqueous accumulator. So of this array, what I want are the induction smelter, magma crucible, and liquid transposer. Liquid transposer is easy. Magma crucible requires nether brick. Which, simple enough to make. I think I have some netherrack just laying around. But let's get started with making a few other things. I am going to make a powered furnace, I believe. Yeah, I'll make a powered furnace. And I'll make that pretty early on. I'll make that first, actually. Let's see, I'm going to need this. I'm going to need 2, 3, 4, and 16 of that. And 2 more glass. There's 1. There's a lot more. So, if you hold the minium stone and you press C with it, you can make, or you can open a crafting window. Oh, however, inside of the minium stone, you cannot do the shift click with the version I have. I believe that is a feature that is incoming, however. So let's make 4 machine frames. Let's see what we need for the powered furnace. 2 bricks, 2 copper. I'm just gonna grab the rest of this. Do I have bricks laying around? Well, let's quick demonstrate another feature of the minium stone. I haven't really shown off too much. let's grab this and 2 of you. So, crafting with it, you can, what I affectionately call self-reference itself, but you can make bricks with it. It's a terrible, or it's a slightly worse rate than, you know, just doing it normally. I don't know why I walked out of my house. Yeah, that's 3 bricks, close enough. Let's grab ourselves some copper. Now I've got a really large amount of resources. I should invest in some way of storing them better. Powered furnace. Oh, hey, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted. What are you missing? That was weird. So, we now have a powered furnace. Operates on principles similar to all of the other thermal expansion machines. So I'm going to put this one here, and I'm actually going to demo a feature of this. I'm going to set that to orange mode. I'm going to set that side to blue mode. Now, what this means is when the machine itself finishes its processing, it will eject into that side. And I've got some of this room cleared out already. Okay. So let's mark off this. And put this back here and this back. Put that back there. However, we're going to go make ourselves a wrench. We're going to... I didn't install Omni Tools. Well, we're going to make a crescent hammer instead. So silver ingot and 3 iron. Simple enough. And this allows us to basically just smack things about and change their facing. Now, this system is one of the least efficient systems I can possibly use. I'm going to have to continuously click, and I'm not generating power at full tilt, but I can figure out a few ways to expedite the process and make it better. But that's going to involve some more work that I will have to do in a bit. But let's get this machine fired up. Let's get it going at full tilt. What are you telling me, inbox? There we go. And for the moment, I'm just going to plank this off. And it's off. Let's look at its statistics. Power usage, 0.5 megajoules. Minecraft joules. Megajoules is another mod. Out of a maximum of 2.0. And do note, if you put copper dust in, it will give you that copper. However, if you put pulverized copper in, well, we'll see what happens. However, heading back up, because we have more machines to make. The magma crucible is up next. Another brick. Pretty simple. I think my best bang for the buck is to actually use this recipe and then play the Is My Old Home chunk loaded game. Yes! Haha! I have gotten myself stuck in the floor again. Oh, that's beautiful. Hi, Trune, I really wish you would fix this. This is frustrating. Stop pulsating violently. There we go. And you know what? I'm perfectly okay with that. Oh, hey. I was wrong. It doesn't depend on that. Okay. I'm going to pop that in there. And now we're going to mass transmute. And by mass transmute, I mean, 6 passes, which is 42. Yep, you ran out of coal before that. Far more than I actually need, but I'll deal. Do I have everything I need? I need to make the conductance coil. And I need to make... I need to have a bucket. Ken has bucket. Kelthas by. There we go. Got a bucket. So we've got the magma crucible. You are going to get moved, good friend, as I open this up and move some of this around. Whatever. You get to stay in my inventory for all of time. Okay, so this is another machine that is integral for what I'm working on. There are really only 4 machines that I need, which were the pulverizer, the magma crucible, an induction smelter, and a liquid transposer. I didn't need to make the powered furnace, but it's kind of a nice touch. So let's go ahead and drop that in there. You know what? I'm going to put this back here with my booze for the time being. I don't know why. I just enjoy doing that. So, I'm going to clear out all of these. And I'm going to move this engine. And drop it in on there. Let's put some redstone in there. Let's put an even amount in, because it's going to bother me if I don't. So, what can I do with this? Well, let's fire up this engine. Are you done? There we go. So what this is going to do is it's going to start building up power, and it's got a massive internal buffer, so it's going to take a little bit. But it's going to convert the redstone into destabilized redstone, I believe. Yep, destabilized redstone. It requires a fair amount of power, 1200 Minecraft joules per conversion. Now, what can we do with this? Well, let's look up the redstone energy. In a liquid transposer, for 80 Minecraft joules, we can transfer it into an empty energy conduit. Which, pretty simple, actually. So why would we do this? I know there's a way to make the electrum blend. I just don't remember. Well, why would we do this? Well, that one's simple. Because the energy conduit allows you to transfer power. And it does have a percentage loss. I wanted to say it's 5%. I don't remember off the top of my head. And yes, golden transport pipes are going to be more efficient, but I'm not producing that kind of power just yet where it's something I care about. But this allows us to basically design and have arrays of engines other places in my house and wire basically wire the power anywhere I want. So this is still work on the infrastructure. Let's see. Liquid transposer. 2 glass. And a bucket. And a conductance coil. Have I made that many buckets? Or did I only ever make that one? Because if I only ever made that one, I'm going to feel really weird. No, I had to have made more than one. Join me in this episode of Lion Plays What Do I Have in My Inventories Where? I will keep that here. And make ourselves a conductance coil. Oh, it's a chicken. And liquid transposer. Now, we still have a few more things we need to do. And on this one, this side needs to be input. And this side needs to be output. Okay. So, we just have one more machine in the bank, or in the array, that I need. Nuts to this. That's the induction smelter. And if this episode's a long one, well, one, I apologize if you don't like longer episodes, although I don't know why you're watching me then, because I do tend to try and do longer episodes. But two, I apologize because I've been out of the loop. I haven't really been 100% there for Minecraft recording recently, so this is basically my back in the saddle episode before I move on to, or before I start my second non-Minecraft Let's Play in addition to my Minecraft Let's Play. I'm going to be starting that the day after this goes up? Yeah, that sounds about right. But we just need one more machine, and that's the induction smelter. Induction, which requires Invar. Yeah, good thing I happen to have Invar blend. Yeah, 9 of it. That's not the best amount, but you've got more than enough. Let's quick fire this up, and I'll be back in a second. 37 minutes. Wow. I thought I wasn't going for this long, but let's go ahead. Make ourselves another bucket. And a conductance coil. Or reception cell, that's the one. And we've got the induction smelter. And I will demo how to use this next episode. So, I will see you guys then. Have fun.